thing. I hardly even saw you there. Look at how you've dwindled after burning for so long in the dark. What once was a beacon has now become but embers left out in the cold. I understand. I understand you, friend. I, too, know the emptiness of the home, the frigidity of the night. I understand, and I'm here for you. Here, why don't I brew you some tea? Would you like that? Wonderful. Do you have any preference? Any specifics? Oh, perfect. You know what? I think I have just the thing for you. I think I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard the story of the first light? Some also call it the first flame. No. In a time long, long ago, far beyond the reaches of even our collective memory, life began with a flicker. A flicker. The first flame came into being, and it was a flickering, sputtering mess of a flame. But there it was, and it gave light to the land nonetheless. Oh, your tea is ready. Let me get that for you. Life wasn't always easy for the first light. With the entirety of a shadowed world to call its own, it had to find the source and the strength of its flame alone, with no help. At times it would stand upon the precipice of extinguishment, looking out past the edge into the infinite nothingness, and wonder if it was within its nature to be drawn to the void, or simply just coincidence that it always seemed to find itself there. Oh, here's your tea. My hands always need to be doing something. Would it be okay if I brush your hair? Is that okay? Wonderful. It'll make you feel better, I promise. One day, as the flame stood moments away from being snuffed out, it decided to burn brightly one last time, to see all that there was to see, feel all that there was to feel, and come to know the world for one final moment before its passing. To its own amazement, what followed was not an end, but a beginning. In embracing the world in its raw experience and allowing itself to burn brightless and recklessly, free from the limitations that it had imposed on itself. It found clarity. You have so much beautiful hair. Just a little knot there. In the ironic way common to so many classic tales and folklore, it was the very actions that the flame had taken towards its destruction that became its salvation. This light that shone so lovingly in an unloving world uncovered that which it needed to sustain itself. Love, beauty, hope, experience. The land was rich in these things that could sustain the flame and be sustained by it in turn. Rather than fading, the flame grew brighter, more dazzling, and out from its resplendence came another life, another light, another flame. And from that moment forward, no flame was ever born into a world without light ever, ever again. The spark of the original flame was passed down through each and every living thing. Sometimes it roars, and sometimes it's nothing more than embers smoldering in the night. But when all is lost, we are reignited. Our flames are reignited by those we love and those who are loved by us in turn. And the light continues ever onwards. You seem to me, friend, like the first flame, wandering in a world of shade, embers struggling to stay alight as they drift between voids. I know this, because I see glimmers of myself in you. So, allow me to be your torchbearer this night. Come to reignite your flame with the light of mine. so that you may once again feel the warmth of the flame, the warmth of life. What do you say? Will you allow me to kindle your light tonight? Wonderful. I think perfect. No more knots. Gosh, look at your hair. It's gorgeous. Sometimes it's even just the smallest things are what we need to do for ourselves in order to just turn everything around, you know? So I figure if we are to begin the process of kindling your light, then the best thing we could do is start with a flame. It smells delicious. Would you like to smell? Look into the flame. Do you see how it burns? And there's something so ephemerally beautiful about the flame. There's something about this moment of silence the way it persists. The radiance and the glow. I think that we are each like this flame. You might look at how small it is and think that there's not much to it. But this flame is just as capable of burning down the forest as it is of brightening your day with a beautiful scent, which it is also as capable as doing as of being snuffed out. And no matter what, this flame will, at some point, cease to burn. Having done what it can. It's a beauty unlike any other. But you see, this flame, this candle is more than just a good scent. This flame, though like you in its radiance, is unlike you in its source. For all its beauty, this is not the flame of life. This is a flame of death. And it feeds on the negative energies that you and I don't want. It will take them and it will burn them and it will return them back to where they came. And in doing so, it will rid you of those same feelings. It's a truly wonderful thing. So here's what I'll do. I will reach over and I will grab. Look at that. Could this be a bad memory? A feeling of anxiety? A premonition of things to go wrong? I don't know. You'd have to tell me. But what I do know is that the flame is hungry for this. The flame can be nourished by this. And so we'll just take this and we'll take right there. Did you see it get a little bit taller? Oh, look how happy it is, the way it flickers like that. Let's take another one. I'm going to reach over and I'm going to pull another memory, another emotion. We need to be grateful. We need to be grateful for these, even the things that are bad. We need to be grateful for the experience because they're experiences to be cherished. But even if this negative experience, memory, anxiety, whatever it might be, even if it helped you at some point, like the flame, they are ephemeral. And sometimes they need to just burn. And there's no peace like the flame. Okay, let's take another bit of negative energy. And let's just throw that in there too. And another one. It is feasting. Take a look at that. I know, I keep showing the flame to you, but it's just such a beautiful thing. Oh, what is that? Oh. It looks like you have maybe a slightly bigger piece of negative energy that's stuck. It's right there behind your eyes. Do you feel it? Oh, I can see it right behind your eyes. Oh, you poor thing. Here, let me get that for you. I can't imagine how it feels to go your life holding on to all of this weight. And the way that you could crush beneath the weight of all that you still carry. But that's okay. Just like all the others. Just like all the others. It will be nourishment to this flame, and in turn to your flame as well, to be unburdened by it. Oh, you can see it. Don't you worry, we're going to clear you of all that negative energy, just like that. Okay, look into the flame again. Focus on the flame. It's okay. Oh, how this flame grows with the feel of all your woes and sorrows. But that's how life is. We all have different things that light us up. What is that for you? Even the tiniest flame of a candle can find itself set ablaze. By taking on the woes and sorrows of a friend. In that way, I kind of understand this candle. It was an author. I don't remember who it was, but I remember the sentiment, even if I don't remember the quote exactly. But it was something along the lines of, I would never hold it against a friend for not coming to me to share their victories with me. But I would never forgive a friend for robbing me of the opportunity to share their burdens. I would never forgive a friend for robbing me of the opportunity to share in their burdens. What a beautiful, beautiful sentiment. Let me pluck this one. Pluck, pluck, pluck. What a beautiful thing it is to have friends. What a beautiful thing it is to get to help your friends. What a beautiful thing it is to cherish someone's light, to kindle someone's flame, to take on their hardship, and to support each other during the difficult moments that we all face. Look at how it dances. Do you see that? Even a flame isn't without its whimsy. It's so happy. Oh. I think it could use another piece of your burden. Another woe. Another sorrow. Another anxiety gone into the flame. Another premonition. Another bad memory. I'm here for you, friend. Because there's nothing quite like being there. To provide nourishment to the embers. To see those you love glow one more time. It's a miracle every time. I'm just going to take large swaths of your negative energy and just I can tell that the flame is so grateful. So grateful to be a friend to you. It's so happy to take on your sorrows. But as you can see, it grows tired. And just like us, when you give it too much of a good thing, it can become... maybe overwhelmed isn't the right word. But we all need rest sometimes, even from the things we love, even from the things that give us our energy. So let's allow our little friend here, let's allow our friend, our flame, let's allow our flame some rest, shall we? But thank you. Thank you for helping. Okay. And like everything, like all life, it ceases to burn. But that's okay. Because like all life, it'll be reignited once again. Okay, now you have been in the cold for far too long, my friend. You have been in the frigid cold for far too long. So what I have for you now is the softest blanket. What else could you possibly need? What could possibly be better than a warm, soft blanket to get you to feel just like yourself again? Remember, it is the smallest pleasures that sometimes have the most drastic effects. It's just doing the smallest things for ourselves. Doing the smallest thing for yourself that can lead to the biggest change. After all, what are we but our repeated actions? Sometimes, if there's no one around, if there's nobody around, if there's no one to hug, I find comfort. I find comfort in just hugging something soft. It works surprisingly well. And what better than a blanket given to you by a friend? What better than something soft and warm and cuddly that reminds you of the people that you love and the people who love you? Because trust me, no matter what your thoughts, no matter your thoughts, you are loved. You are so deeply loved. Even if it doesn't always feel like it. Even if you see yourself and you think that there's nobody in the entire world who could possibly love you. Even if you think that you are completely alone, you're not. Sometimes we all feel like the first flame, but we're not. We're not the first flame. We're just another flame in a very, very, very long line and very, very, very wide community of flames. Even when it feels like we're at our lowest, that we're the most alone. We're not. We are loved. Somewhere in this world, there is someone who loves you. And almost always, they're so much closer than you think. In much the same way that a fish doesn't see the water that it swims in, we sometimes become numb to the love that we find ourselves surrounded by on a daily basis. It could even be the smallest thing. It doesn't have to be grand displays of love, but sometimes I feel brightened, like my flame is lit, by the kindest word of a stranger. By the smile of someone at a tavern. By the way the sun rises. By the way the birds sing. I find such deep, deep love and appreciation. By the way an ant crawls onto my finger. And by the way that sometimes a dog will walk up and give you such innocent love. The brightness of this world is so plentiful. I feel loved by the fact that the sky is blue. That each day the sun rises and then it goes to sleep. And the moon rises in turn to take over its responsibility for just a little bit. Some people view the sun and the moon as being in opposition, but much like you and that candle flame, you fuel each other. They fuel each other. Remember, none of us are the first flame. We all fuel each other in our own peculiar ways. But I've been rambling for too long, friend. Let me give you this blanket so that you may cover yourself and that you may feel the love and the warmth that softness can provide. And let us in this moment also be grateful. Let us be grateful for the cattle that did die in order to make this leather that holds the blanket together. For those who mined the materials to make these latches. For the leather worker who put this strap together. For the sheep from which this wool was sheared. For the nature that grew the food that the sheep was able to eat. And for the person who brought it all together into this beautiful, beautiful, soft blanket. Even the smallest things. This blanket was a labor of love. And the efforts of so many people are brought here today. Into this one thing. Into this one blanket. The labor of so many people went into this just to tell you that it's okay. I'm a little clumsy. This right here. The effort and the product of the work of so many people, the passion and the love of an entire community brought together into this one blanket. I want you to take it, and I hope that it keeps you warm, and that the memory of all those who worked on it and all those that brought it here to you, I hope it comforts you. I hope it comforts you to know that you're not alone. Even in just the fact that you have this blanket. And that you may hold it. Wrap yourself within the warmth of the love of those who created it. And the love of a friend who gave it to you. Let me put it right around you. There you go. Oh, you look so snug. It warms my heart to see you wrapped in such a way that warms your being. Okay, so if you're open to it, I would personally love to do a little tarot reading for you. Just a little tarot reading for you in order to see if maybe we can understand a little bit of what might have brought you to this place where your light has dwindled. I see your light building up, but it's good to find understanding. And maybe we can see a suggestion or two about what can be done in order to bring back your spark. Yeah. Would you be okay with that? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So I have a little tarot deck here. And let's just shuffle it a bit and see what happens. So the first question that I'll ask for you. The first question that I'll ask is, what was your past situation that led you to this point? That led you to the point where you came up to my camp. To my camp as embers smoldering in the cold. You who were once such a beacon, such a radiant light. Let's see. I'm just going to keep shuffling until it feels right, basically. That's how I always like to do this. Just trusting in your intuition and the universe to guide you. I'll see when it comes up. Sometimes I'm a little bit clumsy though, but that's okay. What fun is life without making a little mistake? A little mistake here and there. It keeps it whimsical. Okay, now let's take the top card. Okay. Oh, you poor thing. Let me see if I can show you that. This is the five of cups. And there's a couple details here. Do you see? So, the suit of cup represents basically emotions, feelings, hopes, that kind of thing. And in the 5 you see this woman is, it's such a mournful card. It's a card representing disappointment. It could be grief. It could be grief. It could be dreams left unfulfilled. It could be loneliness. It could be really anything. But there's also this sort of implicit statement of, well, you can sort of tell a story. She's looking down at the emotional disappointment of the 3 spilled cups, right? But in doing so, she's ignoring the 2 cups that are left standing. And so, when I do tarot, I like to build a story as we move through the cards, but from this one, it does seem to me like what brought you here was that something happened to you, whether all at once or over time. But it's an emotional disappointment that has taken your spark. The spilling of your cup, so to speak. But let's see. I'm going to put that off to the side. Let's see what comes next. Not all is lost, my friend. For that was only a statement of the past, and does not define your present or your future. Okay. So now, the question I'll ask is, what can you do in this moment? What would be the best thing to do in this moment to bring back your light? The best change that you can make? What does the universe think is right for you in order to reignite your flame? is right now. Are we gonna... Not yet, not yet. A little bit more. Okay. Okay. I think this is the one. I think this is the one. Okay, let's see. Oh. So, if we ask, what is the right thing for you in this moment? The star. The star. The star. How wonderful. So, in the major arcana, the star is the 17th card, and it follows after the tower. And the tower is a card that represents drastic, chaotic change. And following that change comes the star to give an encouragement of hope, of strength, of resiliency, of faith. You can see as she has enough to pour both into the lake and into nature, representing, I think, fertility. But there's something beautiful about this card. Beautiful about the way that it inspires so much light. Basically telling you, if we were to interpret it directly, I think for this question of what does the universe think is important for you right now, it's to have hope. Don't give up hope. Sure, we are still reeling from the emotional pain and disappointment of the Five of Cups. But have faith, because in time your cups will also be full again and able to pour and give back to the same that has given to you. So have faith. Life will get better. Things will get better. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, friend. Have hope. Have faith. And the light will come. And your light will come. Oh, I dropped the card. Let me pick that up. But have faith, my friend. The light will come. And if we are to listen to the universe, the best thing you could do in this moment is have hope for a better future. Oh. Honestly, that's one of my favorite cards to pull. I'm so surprised. Okay. And now, just for some understanding, some concreteness, let's say. Let's ask. What should we ask? Let's ask if you follow this advice. If you try to move forward with strength and hope and resiliency, even though you're still probably you know, embers out in the cold. If we can move forward with strength and hope and faith for better times to come, what will we find? What will the universe give us? Let's see. Let's see. I just love. There's so much hope in the world. There's so much to be grateful for and thankful for. Even in the smallest thing, I think of the artists who brought this deck together. The people who made these cards that I can now use to commune with the universe. I think of the universe itself with which I can commune. Isn't existence just such a beautiful, beautiful thing? Okay, let's see. Let's keep shuffling. That card fell, so let's just take it as a sign from the universe and let's pick that one up. Well, that's wholesome. This card is, can you see it? This card is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Another one of my favorite cards to pull. It's almost laughably cheery, but it's beautiful. Imagine, as I mentioned earlier, that cups are, the suit of cups is a suit of feelings, of emotion, of passion, of just, like, what better sign can you get than your cups will be lined up in a rainbow? 10 cups lined in a rainbow. It's so sweet. But as you can see, this is a card of, it can be interpreted in so many ways, of friendship, of community, of family. Whether that's family by blood or family by bond. The universe doesn't make a distinction, my friend. In your future, should you choose to have faith and move forward through this life, cherishing the light that you have within, you will be rewarded with love, with community, with family, with friendship, with all the beautiful things that you have, all the joys that this world has to offer you, all your hopes and your emotions lined up in the beauty of a rainbow. How colorful, how bright the future is, how bright your future will be, my friend. And now, if I were to bring these all together, we have the Five of Cups, the Star, and then the Ten of Cups. And this is a story, if I've seen one. And as we line them up together, I notice another detail. In these two, There's a certain loneliness, even in the star, which is such a hopeful card. She is still alone. But your future isn't going to be as lonely as your present, friend. This is your past and your present, but your future. Your future. In your future, you will not be alone, and you can trust the universe on that. Another thing I notice is to move from this card to this card is work. You can see her. Faith isn't always easy. Sometimes it kind of feels like toiling. As she toils to water the land, in the same way that she works to water the nature and the land, you have to look inwards, my friend, and you have to water yourself. You have to water your hope and your faith. And I don't mean faith in some religious sense. Let's be real. I mean, none of us has seen the gods since the mythic era. And I've lived for hundreds of years. But have faith in the universe, in yourself. Have faith in life, in the story and the continuation of the flame. Have faith, my friend. And if you work to water your hopes and your faith, then the universe will reward you in turn with the sweetest thing that we can imagine. Community, love, happiness, friendship. That which we were created for. To love and to be loved. A beautiful story. A beautiful story. And it's yours. It's yours to take. It's yours to experience. You have so much. You have so much coming for you. So much good. So much good to look forward to. It's there. You have to trust that there is so much for you in this life. And even if your life up until this moment has led to disappointment after disappointment, and even if your flame has been extinguished, it will be reignited. Don't worry. There's so much love in this world to experience, and I promise you that you will experience it. Okay. Finally, I would like to end tonight. If you'd be open to it. I'd like to give you a massage. I'd like to give you just a little bit of a massage. Would that be okay? Would that be okay? I figure, you're warm, you have your blanket, we've taken your negative energy and we've fed it to the candle, and now we just finished a little bit of a tarot reading. And I think that the best thing we could do now is just help soothe what ails you and the physical manifestation of what ails you in your body. Not a lot of people know this, but the stress of the mind and the pain of the heart, they're not ethereal things. Well, of course they are, but they're not only exclusively ethereal. The stress of the mind manifests as tightness within the body. The pain of the heart manifests as lethargy. And so, as one physical step to take here, I would love the opportunity to relax, to help you relax, relax. So, would you be okay with that? Wonderful. Then what I have here are some herbs. I have some herbs, and I'm going to crush this and mix it with a little bit of oil, and then we'll use that in order to help release the tension around your neck and your shoulders. Okay, that sounds good. Perfect. Then let's begin. It smells delightful. This is a specific kind of herb that has medicinal qualities to it. Mix it in with a little bit of oil and just the right touch of a magical spell, and it unlocks a potency that the potency of the herb that when placed upon the muscles of the body causes them to just unload and relax, and I think you're going to love it. I think we could do a little more. You know, Has anyone ever told you just how beautiful you look in the firelight? There's a sort of quality that I can see in your soul. Something that is beyond the realm of physical perception. But I see something in you that is to be treasured and not taken for granted, including by yourself. Okay, I think that this is good. And so now what I'm going to do, I will be right back. I'm going to grab some oil off my cabinet right there. And when I return, I will start to anoint the edges of your neck and your shoulders with oil. And then we can start the massage. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And so I have mixed the herbs in with some oil. It smells incredible. Now let me just relax you. Let me squeeze your shoulders. And just let go of all the tension. Let me focus right here. Sometimes I feel like it's so easy to just get stuck in our heads and forget that we are our physical body just as much as we are our minds. You know, I feel like we downplay how important it is to really take care of ourselves and our physical state. Just let go, my friend. It's okay. Everything's going to get so much better. Your light will be back before you know it. Before you know it, you will become a beacon of hope once again. I know it. I see it in you. The potential for such brightness. I feel a knot here. Let me just really. Okay, there we go. It's this and that. I can see you looking better already. Just washing the tension away, washing all the tension away. I can see it melting off of you. Let me focus a little more on your neck. Right there. And focusing down your neck. There's so much tension to release. Working over to your shoulders. And down your arms too. You have done so much. And you work so hard. It's okay to take care of yourself, you know. And it's also okay to be taken care of. Remember, none of us are the first flame. We're not meant well, we are, of course, very capable of reigniting ourselves. We're not meant to go at it alone all the time. It's okay to accept help. And that, in that way, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful that you allowed me to help nurture and kindle and cradle your light this evening. I can already see the embers glowing just a little bit brighter, just a little bit brighter. But I already know I see the potential in you. I see the potential in you. And I know that the void, the call of the abyss, is just ever so quiet. And for that, I'm so grateful that you allowed me to help. I cherish this. I cherish the ability to help carry your burden, to help take care of the weight that you've been dealt, basically. And I hope that I was able to help you this night. I hope that I was able to make your flame just a little bit brighter and set you on the path to find your spark once again.